What is up and what is good and what is going on? You are watching / listening to the fastest growing financial advice podcast based on cardboard pictures of cartoons. So today on November the 6th, 2020, on this crazy year, this crazy time that we're living in, I have my very first Fan Mail Friday. Can't believe this. You know, I've only got 1,000 views, but I've already had people send me stuff that they just want to send me just to support the channel. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to support the channel, you can hit the like button, subscribe, and if you would like to sponsor any openings, please check the links in the description below. It is always appreciated. So we're going to get into this. I don't know what this is. This is from Scott, who has a few Yu-Gi-Oh! Openings coming later this year when Maximum Gold comes out. So we're opening this and sliding in. It feels like a card. It is a Poliwrath of some sort with a note. Let's read this. Dear Box Break Network, I have been a long-time subscriber for years. A 2-week-old channel has been a subscriber for years. I made a deal and received this card in the deal. Watching your videos, I know he will have a better home with all the other Poliwraths, which is true. P.S. He doesn't get along with Blastoise due to ego issues. Your pal, So Deep 07. Well, thank you very much. Let's check out this Poliwrath here, or as we figure out what is a team bag here. There we go. As we get into this, it is a base set 2 Poliwrath in really, really nice condition. Yeah, this is probably going to go out to the PSA. This is pretty nice here. Thank you so very, very, very much for this. It is greatly appreciated. Let us get this into a card saver one and into the pile of stuff that will be sent for grading. We will do a Guess the Grade style series on this channel. Of course, wouldn't be a cardboard finance thing without having the guessing of the grades. Fun fact, you need to use them pretty much when you send a PSA, but I do not like card saver ones. They're very difficult to get cards into without potentially risking it, but the card seems to be fine. Let's take a look at the other cards that we'll be sending out for grading. So far, I have other stuff that is coming in, but we have here this Celebi card. Right, I'm trying out a new camera angle, not as exciting for the cards that when they're all this low to the table. We have the Celebi Amazing Rare from Vivid Voltage from the box opening on Sunday. We have a pair of Zacians, right? I think that these are all probably in the 9 range. The centering on the Vivid Voltage cards, it's not great so far, but it is pretty much, you know, low pops and all that. I'm going to send them all in 45 day. It doesn't really matter what they come back as. You know, I'm not trying to quickly flip them. I'm just trying to put them in slabs, and they're going to go into a big box. That is all just investments. This beauty, I've decided I will grade it just because I'm just going to send out all the rainbow rares I get. It's $12 a card the way that I do it. It's not too bad. I should be able, at worst, to increase the value of the card by $12, which means that as far as net worth goes, I don't really lose anything by opening them. So today we will, because we are continuing to send off all the prior products in the major card games, I have yet to open one of these on channel. This is a unbelievably underperforming product as far as the sealed product goes. I'm very surprised about Zendikar RIsing. I would have thought that these boxes would have been at least $250 by now, right? Because there's expeditions, there's fetches. Isn't that what everybody wanted? Everybody wanted fetches. Fetches. That's the only card anybody cares about, even though that fetches weren't that expensive. Did I say the quiet part out loud? Did I say that I didn't think fetches were that expensive? Hear me out. When cards like Doubling Season, which go in less decks than fetch land does, just inherently, right? I mean, you need 4 Scalding Tarns to play a modern blue-red deck. You need Misties. When a Doubling Season costs more than what a fetch land of the same color does, so Windswept Heath, Wooded Foothills, Misty Rainforest was probably a bit more than Doubling Season, and probably Verdant Catacombs too. But you have a lot of cards that were just more expensive than it that were spells. It's like you don't need those lands. The idea that you need fetch lands to compete in Commander is a complete lie. And as far as Modern goes, it's a competitive format, so the cards will always have a premium to them. But they're not that expensive. You know, if a fetch land is $30 and you want to play Modern, if you can't save up $5 a week and then buy one every couple of months and then never get rid of it because you want to play, right? The objective is you want to play. It's like, do you want the card to go up in value then after? Is that the hope, or do you just want them to stay low? But once you have them, you have them. It's not like when the card goes up or down in value, the ones you have magically hide. It's not how that works. So get them, hold them, and then they're probably going to, and then you want them to maintain some sort of value. But if you need them to play, the thing is you say, oh, I want them to play. They're not so crazy. So today, just a general thought as the topic of the podcast, right? I'm just kind of spitballing here. There isn't really a generic topic. Is that we live in a very, very tumultuous time. If you've been under a rock and you don't know what's going on with the situation in Washington, trying not to trigger any YouTube algorithms here. I'm a low enough channel that they will just click delete on me. It's really, really, I'm not going to say depressing, because depression is a true medical situation where if you're clinically depressed, please look for whatever help that you can get. You know, I've struggled with it before in the past, and if people want to hear a video of how I've done my best to overcome depression, we can do one of those videos. But it's, as we have the box toppers and the 12 collector's packs. But you could feel as though you're alone in the world right now. Everyone's hating one another, and I will always just try to tell people to look to the ways to better themselves so that they can handle the situations that will eventually arise. It's known as Murphy's Law, right? I am here to tell you, just as Dave Ramsey would tell you on his show, that Murphy is coming, right? And that times will not always be great. And there will be times where you don't know where to turn. You may not have someone you feel like you can talk to, and you should always reach out to your friends. And if you really feel as though you're on the edge, you should definitely seek some sort of medical or professional help, right? And it's so important to know that you're secure in your money, because there comes a time where working is not a net positive for your life, where if you're working, you're not able to take care of your mental health. You may be working too much, so you are not, Omnath, Locus of Creation, right? Brushfire Elemental and Shatter Skull Charger, right? But if you're working all the time, you may be missing the chance to see your friends, to see your family, just to talk to them. It's like the human relationships are so important. We are social creatures by nature. It's important for us to, have friends, and and to help people out too. Like I feel great that I was sent this card today by a friend of mine, and I'm sure he's happy to know that I'm happy. Just those like things, just be excellent to one another, as they said in Bill and Ted. And yeah, I'm going down a path here that can get very political, but I'm not here to talk about the politics of it. I'm not. There's so many places you can go where people can tell you what they think and what they believe, and they're so sure that they're right. Everyone thinks that they know the answers on not just what needs to be done, but how it needs to be done. And as someone who's always on the search for knowledge, I'm always trying to learn something new, some new. Oh, we got the rare now. Inscription of Ruin. Not great first two. That's good though. But as someone who's always looking to pursue knowledge, right, and to just learn about someone else's culture, the world is full of so many amazing people. That's why I really miss Magic Fests, That's why I miss Magic Fests and cons. It isn't that I miss making the money. I don't care about that. It's not about the money. It's really never was about making the money to go to Magic Fests, to go to Star City Games Opens, to go to all of these events. It's not about that. It's about the people. Magic the Gathering is about the gathering to me. It's nice Lotus Cobra. And, Branch Lost Pathway, full art foil. But it's about the gathering. You know what I mean? Where I like to see the people that I only see at these events, and then you see we're all sharing a common interest, which is why you would come to a channel to learn and to talk about cards, because we love cards. It's what we do. Ever since I was 9 years old and I was bought a booster pack of base set Pokemon, I have been a lover of cards my entire life. And these are a great outlet because there are times that the world can seem very dark. And I think it's wonderful that we have this thing that we can all bond over, because there's really things that go on in this world that can make you give up. And I'm here to just tell you to not ever give up fully. And there's always someone who is there who'll talk to you if you need if you just need a hand. There's always someone, whether it's a professional at a therapy session, whether it's someone in your family, is just come with humility and just realize that everyone's fighting. Everyone's fighting. We all just are fighting different battles. It doesn't necessarily mean that one person's battle is more, just than someone else's. And trying to just assume that, your life is the worst or your life is the best. I found, oh, hello. We got something big in the back. Well, life can't be too bad when you get a Scalding Tarn expedition. I tell you, man, these things, I don't know what to think about Scalding Tarn and all the expeditions compared to the originals. In my EDH decks currently, I use the original Expos, but I will probably sell those and use these because they are just worth more and they're the same card, and I like these as well. So I could take that money and I can put it into something else. Let's put that Tarn back there. But, I think about it all the time of just saying about my time. Remember we had the episode last week where we were talking about maximizing the use of your time. Do you think that it's a good use of your time to be in constant argument with friends, with family over things? How does it ever... Just don't think about what your thoughts are. Think about how it makes you feel. Where you're in this sense of... You're either been untrue to yourself or untrue to them. This is an unbelievable card, by the way, in Commander. I think it's just underplayed. And even though I haven't really looked at the stats, but I could just tell you, just knowing because it's a white card, it's underplayed. You want to be able to console with your people, and just because life's so very short. Ooh, nice Drana, right? Life is so very short. We're going to get into the first box topper pack because we've done 6, right? I hate... Let it be known, of all the things in the world that I do not like one-card booster packs. So we have this. Let's see, we're going to go. By the way, this video is not sponsored. This video was mine because I just wanted to open these. I have a way too many of these things, and they haven't performed well, but they might over time, and just get one open because I have a few. So here is the first box topper. It is a Prismatic Vista. This is one of my wanted cards for this. I have a few Modern Horizons foils. Those will be sold eventually. Of course, those don't hold the same value like an Expo would. Like I said, today's really just like this spitball train of thought, and I understand the risks of saying something like this because I'm under no circumstances trying to downplay anybody's struggle in life. And I try to be someone that someone can talk to, and I've been on the bottom of the pits of despair, and they're not fun, and a lot of times you feel really alone, and you feel as if just by speaking up about your feelings, you're somehow downgrading someone else's feelings, and you end up just self-internalizing this, I guess you could say, darkness. Big Kingdom Hearts fan, for those who've ever looked at all this stuff in the back. Archpriest of Iona. Not a great expedition opening yet, but that could change. I don't know why I'm moving a token over there. And, just spend time with your friends and family, because you never know. If 2020 told us anything, if this crazy year has taught us anything, it's that nothing is guaranteed. Not even the toilet paper on the shelves of a grocery store. There is nothing in this world that you can say is entirely a guarantee that it will always be there. So be happy for the times you have. Great card. And maximize positivity in your life, and try to spread as much positivity to other people as well. Now, some people don't want to hear it, and don't force it on them. Don't force them like, you're going to be positive or else. No, that's not it. You just tell people what you've done and what you think and what, the way you like to live. Soul Shatter. I don't know what I think of Soul Shatter for EDH. I really don't. Might be good. So far, the Scalding Tarn is definitely saving this box, but it is a very low expedition box, right? But you never know what's gonna happen. You never know when these cards won't. Like everyone's so angry at Wizards of the Coast, right? They're like, no, Wizards of the Coast is greedy. They're terrible. They're awful. Why are we assuming that Magic the Gathering will last forever? Like I don't think like the old product. I don't think that means it'll go down to like 0 or whatever. Because there'll always be people who want to buy the product, have the memories. Nostalgia is very big right now. You wonder why. Another reason why Pokemon's taken off is people just want something to get away from all this. They just want to get away just for a minute. It doesn't mean they don't care. They just want to get away for a moment. This is Skyclave Shade. Not great. But this is really Expo or bust. They just want to get away from it for a minute. Can you blame them? Every once in a while when you see all the yelling and screaming, it's like, how many people can deal with that 24/7? It wears on you mentally. It's tiring. It's very hard to just constantly be in a state of anger. And I try my best to not. I try my best to see everyone's point of view, and I could vehemently disagree. And I often do. Fun fact, I disagree with more people about things than I agree with them. But I'm still their friend. I still think that they deserve the respect and the chance for me to listen to what they have to say, because my experience in life is different than theirs. I'm not saying that they're unjust in their beliefs. That would be so foolish. Like, why would I assume that everything that I know is factually true holistically? With a Zagras. We got 2 packs left so far. Only Scalding Tarn as an Expo. This might be a 1 Expo box, which would not be great, but it is what it is. It's not something that I'm too relatively upset about. I hope that you guys are enjoying the opening. And I gotta say this. The main reason I started this channel, it's like the same reason why I play music. I have a music channel where I've only done covers so far. For those who don't know, I'm a drummer and a guitar player, and I do some vocals as well. But the main reason I started this channel is just to give myself a chance to put my opinions out there, and just to give myself my thoughts, not even my opinions on something, because what is an opinion at the end of the day? There's always something new that could be added to the opinion. 500 years ago, everyone assumed the Earth was flat. Some people still do now. But, I just used that, and they said that the Earth was the only planet. And now, look at all the knowledge we've gained. So I don't ever want to assume that what I think is 100% true. I hit the back already. Ooh, there we go. Seagate Restoration. See, I'm happy about this because I need it for an EDH deck. I'm still happy about things like that. It's not all about the money. It's not, this is $1 million card, I'm rich. It's like, no, I don't care about that. It's not about that. I enjoy playing EDH with my friends, and I will always enjoy playing EDH. I think it's really fun. It's another thing about why do people like EDH? Right? Why would someone like EDH? It's because you want a chance to express yourselves. People want to express themselves. It's natural. It's what they have to do. They want to say, look, and the same way that I don't hate on anyone for any play style they want to take. I guess that's just how I am. That's why EDH is so cool, because EDH it's an extension of ourselves. So to me, there are some people who hate counterspell decks. They hate, stacks decks. I'm like, I don't care. I find the puzzle fun to try to solve. When someone goes turn 1 Mana Crypt Thalia go, I'm like, okay, let me see how I could go through this. That's what I want to see. And so I find that fun. I want people to express themselves. But I also would like the opportunity to express myself back with myself as well. So I like the fact that I can make this YouTube channel. I could spitball. I don't care if no one watches. I really don't. But I do appreciate those who do. Like, share, and subscribe. But I just want people to be able to feel comfortable. I wanted to come here. This is where they go. They could get away from all the, just everything they feel might be wrong or right. I just want people to be good to one another. I think this is a Skyclave. No, it's a Squad Commander. So this was a pretty bad box, but the Scalding Tarn and the Vista really helped it. Let's go to the last box topper pack and see what we can get. And hopefully in the close, we can get something good. Maybe a Cavern would help this. But outside of that, it's a Polluted Delta. So, okay. So it's pretty good. So, just continuing and just finishing this up for the week. Hope everyone has a good weekend. I don't know what the future holds. I really don't. Not for this channel, not for everywhere. I want people to just try to be good to one another. You know, just try. I'm not demanding you be good to one another. But I'm telling you, be good. Just do things not only for yourself, but also do things for yourself. Is that the most infuriating mindset anybody could have? Probably. But peace. That's all I preach, is peace. So, as we went real deep today, I would like to thank everyone for watching. I would like to thank everyone who listened, checked in. If you'd like to sponsor a box break, we got a bunch of great products coming up. We got Vivid Voltage, we have Maximum Gold and Yu-Gi-Oh!, and of course, Commander Legends. I'm going to be opening up product. I'm going to be talking. You know, I don't know how much I'm going to talk based on current events. Today, I just wanted to turn the microphone on, grab something out of my closet, open up and share my thoughts, because it's really, it's crazy times. It really is that we live in, and I want people to, you know, know that things are going to be all right. Okay? So with that, please, if you enjoyed the video, like, share, subscribe. If you want a thumbs down the video, that's great too. But I hope everyone has a great day. Hope everyone stays well. And please, once again, be excellent to each other.